I have to confess something. And this is something I just literally found out only. So, as you may or may not know, I have been going to the gym for the past 4, 5 months, nearly 5 months, maybe even longer than 5 months. And therefore, your boy weighed quite a lot. It is definitely noticeable with the chin at the time if you've been following my journey. Now, I haven't really done a updated journey in a while, and I'm going to be very honest. I have an addiction, and it is quite a scary one, especially in this modern society. I'm going to show you what it is. This bottle, right? Vitamin Well Hydrate. Now, from the front, you'll think, oh, it's healthy, right? Until you look that it's got 20 grams of sugar in this entire bottle, which you may be like, well, what's the issue? What's the deal? I am addicted to sugar. And I was actually kind of shocked. The past month, I have been eating severe amounts of sugar, drinks, food, and it unfortunately has a major impact. When I first started at the gym, I didn't know really much about nutrition and nutritional values, right? I was like, all right, I'm in a calorie deficit. I've lost a bit of weight. Now I have to go and gain muscle. Follow the diet from my personal trainer for a while, but I wasn't really happy after 2 months because I felt like I wasn't really getting the body I wanted. So I decided to cut off the sugary drinks. Did that for like a week or two. Drank only literally water, and if I did drink sugary drinks, I made sure that it was natural occurring sugars. So smoothies and that. Which, by the way, smoothies are an insane cheat code if you want to gain muscle and gain weight. Great for bulking. Once in a while, not bad. I'm on a calorie deficit right now as I'm speaking. 16 to 1800 calories max a day. Low fat. Yes, I do need carbohydrates. That is for me very important, at least before I go work out. So, I have some pasta, or I have some noodles, or I have some bread, or I have potato. Potato is honestly, to God, my favorite thing. It tastes great with a little bit of Parmesan, a little bit of olive oil, and it gives me energy. Potatoes are really one of the most underrated form of carbohydrates you can take in, because it's literally just one ingredient, right? Anyways, yeah, I'm addicted to sugar. And I have a difficulty with staying away from sugary drinks. I drink this shit way too often. I have a cheesecake way too often. No, I don't have ice cream. That I have sometimes candy. And if you don't consume sugar for a little while, processed sugar, added sugar, your body starts to feel really weird. And that's what I had for a little while. It's difficult. It is really not easy. Because at the end of the day, this little stomach I got, I know a lot of people, they think a stomach is sort of attractive. I'm not aiming to have the perfect body in the world. Because the truth is, in order to get an insanely shredded body, it takes work and dedication to do that. Whenever I go look on Instagram, right, and this is the thing, I never compare myself, and you shouldn't do this neither. You should never compare yourself to others on social media in a negative way of, oh man, I wish that was me. Hey, there's nothing wrong with wanting to become a better you, but remember, not everyone has great body, right? Not everyone can get shredded easy like that. I know for a fact, if I would cut out all this shit and really, really be on a massive strict diet, I would have a shredded body. I know that for a fact. But I also feel like that's not what I'm aiming for. Why I mention it is because when you go on social media nowadays, the insane amount of fitness gurus and whatever you want to call them that claim to be natural and all this and that, it's all bullshit, bro. You cannot, unfortunately, get a 6 ab in a month. It doesn't fucking work like that. Yeah, unless you're like skinny, because at the end of the day, everyone has abs. That's the funny thing. It's just covered in belly fat. That's all it really is. And yes, your boy got a bit of belly fat. It's what it is. I mean, hey, the ladies don't complain about it, but it's more just kind of like, I know what it's from. It's because of this. And yet it tastes so well. And that's the entire thing. This is poison, actually. Yes, it says Vitamin Well Hydrate. Yes, it's got all this shit on the back, as Eddie would say. This is fucking shit. But it contains sugar. And ironically enough, and that's what I find so bizarre about this one, it's not added sugar. It's natural sugars, which is crazy because, 20 grams of sugar is not bad in a big bottle if you consider that smoothies and all these other things. But again, it's natural occurring sugars. Your body digests and breaks natural sugars way different than added sugars. A perfect example. when you're on a diet or something, right? Or in my case, where you drink most of the days water, but I often crave sugar because I cannot live without sugar as well. And that's the truth. If you would stop consuming sugar for a month, you'd feel a massive difference. Not everyone's body can accept it and handle it so well. I have difficulties with it. Because as messed up as it sounds, you kind of sort of need sugar once in a while. It's really weird how it works. It's like steroids, basically, if that makes sense. I got a perfect example. I picked up this crystalline peach, whatever, right? I'm like, oh, all right. And by the way, this means fuck all, by the way. Don't look at shit like this. This Nutri-Score nonsense is cap. It most of the time ain't legit. You got to just look at the back. So I'm like, all right, how much sugar does it have? So it's a 500ml bottle, right? And it's got 3 grams of sugar per 100 ml. So still 15 grams of sugar. It's a lot. So I'm like, all right, let me taste it. I tasted it. Holy shit, the amount of sweetener in it is insane. Now, me personally, bro, I have a drink, a soft drink, like a cola, 0 sugar, once in a while. I do not have it daily. I probably have it once in a few weeks. I cannot have that shit too often. Makes me feel sick, makes me feel unwell. It's a nasty taste in general. But this one, dude, I just opened it. Let me taste it for you on camera again. It smells like fucking shampoo. And that is the bizarre thing. I bought it in Belgium at Colruyt. And I don't know why in God's name it smells like shampoo. Really don't know if it's the sweetener or if it's the juice they use. It smells very chemical. But when you taste it, it tastes the sweetener. And if I would drink this entire bottle right now, I'd be on there the entire day. And I had that with sugar-free candy about a year or two ago. Candy is one of the biggest thing. That's my biggest up in the gym as a gym bro, right? We can all agree, candy. Who doesn't love candy, right? We all like candy. But we know how bad it is, right? We know how bad ice cream is. And no, don't get me started on but what about protein ice cream? Tastes like dog shit. I've had it before. It's horrible. And it's just as bad as regular ice cream because it still has a high amount of sugar in it regardless. And not just that, often adds sweeteners and all these fucking weird ingredients. And that's the one thing, just like protein bars, I said before, protein bars, I have my mixed opinion on it. I never really eat protein bars. I don't. The ingredient list is shit. It's like 20, 30, 40 ingredients or some. They're very overpriced. Tastes like dog shit. I think we can all agree on that. If you've ever had a protein bar, it doesn't matter if it's a branded one or a regular brand. It just unfortunately never tastes well. They're overpriced. That's what it is. They never fill up as well. But not just that. The amount of sweetener in it. Like one protein bar with so much sweetener and sucralose makes me feel sick for the entire afternoon. Let me actually, matter of fact, show you a protein bar that I got recently that has been in my cabinet for the past 2 weeks. And I just haven't touched it because of a simple fact. I just don't like sweetness. So what I didn't understand as a beginner, right, is protein bars. They have the word protein on them. Surely must be healthy. No, they're actually the exact opposite. This is dog shit. Honestly. For the amount of calories that it has, you can just eat a Twix if you want to, honestly. But anyways, you'd be like, oh man, this must be healthy. Look at the fucking ingredient list on this thing. Then this is minimal. You've got some that have like, ooh, you're like, bro, what is a protein bar needed? It's so unnecessary. Yeah, I mean, look, don't get it wrong. It's a good replacement for a Twix once in a while. But not every single day. Because the truth is, you eat this every day, you're gonna get an upset stomach. I can 100% guarantee you. And it's the same with milk for me. Very strange what I'm about to say, but milk is something I don't drink much. Actually, hardly at all. Never really. I don't know, it does something with my face. I don't know why, but every morning I wake up and I've drunk a pint of milk or like a protein shake, I get a rash on my face, itchy, it hurts, it burns. I don't know why. Yeah, I have a protein shake once in a while. I have a protein box powder, like 2 kg in there. I haven't touched that fucker in over a month. It's something with the protein powder. It gives me a runny tummy, first of all. Second of all, tastes pretty nice, but I decided to one day just look at the back of the ingredients like, oh my god, this fucker has like 10 ingredients. Sweetener, this and that. Which again, once in a while cannot do no harm. But if you would drink 3 of these a day, you're going to feed it after 3-4 days how bad you're going to feel. So moral of the story is cut sugar out. And it is difficult. I completely understand where you're coming from as someone who has an addiction to sugar. Because at the end of the day, it's a real legit thing. Just like drug addiction, alcohol. Sugar is an actual thing. I used to as a kid, and I look back now, like, whoa, I used to eat a lot of sugar. But back as a kid, your metabolism is, well, it depends on the type of kid and genetics you have. But back then in the days, bro, I could eat a shitload of candy. I don't gain weight. Now it's a whole different story. If I do eat candy, bro, I feel guilty. I feel low-key guilty because I know it's not good what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, you should also be able to treat yourself once in a while. I'll have a cheesecake once in a while. Yeah, I know it's bad, it's wrong, but then it's also like, bro, doing a diet, a strict diet for so long, almost nobody can do, man. You need to have that strength in your brain to be able to ignore all the sweet stuff and this and that. Why do you think whenever you walk in the supermarket, most of the time, first thing you see is sweet bullshit? Well, at least the stores that I go to, the first thing you see is fruit and vegetables, which I don't know how it works in your country, but I do know in America, the first thing that we noticed when we walked in, fucking candy. South Africa, just candy. The fruit and vegetables, oh, they were at the back. It's a marketing trick as well. They want you to buy shit and become shit. But the point is, I'm going to try and cut this sugar stuff out because it's got a major effect on my belly. Because at the end of the day, all that sugar goes to your belly. If you've been wondering, why am I not losing any weight? It's probably because you're drinking sugary sodas. Try and cut that out for a week. Be in a calorie deficit, and you'll see the change in mood swings, first of all. And second of all, you'll be feeling way, way better. Most of the days, I just drink water. I do. But before my workout, I just like to drink a little bit, take a little sip, just so I get that energy. Because at the end of the day, sugar does have a form of energy, but over-consuming is not good. That's why you sometimes feel really sick if you had a whole pint of ice cream, because your body cannot absorb all that sugar. That's why. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you struggle with this as well, leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out. I'm gonna try my best to cut this stuff out. Let's see. Okay, I'm a bet myself. Last sugary drink of this entire week. Can we do it or not? We'll see. Peace out.